I think bullying arises out of some of the same basic emotions that some of those other activities arise out of. When people feel envy or anger or jealousy or fear, I think oftentimes they can act out on those emotions, and the form it takes might include bullying or ostracizing other people or treating each other with disdain or failing to include people in their activities or their circle of friends. Well, oftentimes people do what they're taught, what's been modeled for them in their home lives by their parents or grandparents or in their communities. So if you're raised with a set of prejudices, it's very likely that they'll manifest in some way. If you're raised in an environment where negative language is used to describe specific identity groups, or if you're raised with prejudices against people who you believe are different from you, it's pretty hard sometimes for people to avoid acting out on those prejudices in one way or another. And the behaviors that come about as a result of those prejudices are what some people call bullying behaviors or ostracizing behaviors, and they're negative. Teachers often report, and other students often report, that people who have been excluded or treated meanly or not included by other people or even bullied in very particular ways often drop back. They often stop participating in certain ways. They sometimes exhibit a characteristic of someone who feels depressed. They might not be motivated to do their best in school. They might be frightened to be the person who raises his hand in a classroom and knows the answer to something because they don't want to call attention to themselves. They might not fully participate in things that should be fun for young people to do, things that should excite them about being in school and with other people in a learning situation. And it may not be their fault. It may be that they're literally having a depressive attitude about their own lives, and that would be a tragedy. People can actually begin self-destructive behaviors. Some people self-medicate to feel better. Some drug abuse, some drug use is probably due to the way people feel that they're perceived by other people. Some people become cutters and inflict pain on themselves as a way of fighting against the numbness they may feel. Some people may drop out or quit coming to school. Anti-bullying in its simplest level is people being conscious of the quality of interactions they have with everyone else. Not ignoring people is a form of anti-bullying. More active form of anti-bullying might involve planning for such interactions, targeting someone that you can see has been excluded for better treatment, for being included in your exchanges or your social situations. Individuals can do a lot. When young people see that other people are being mistreated or bullied or harassed